chances are that is not the case. And I know for a fact, having worked with countless male clients, having been in relationships myself, knowing the men that I do, the friends that I have, that is not the case. We cannot carry that energy around of all men these days, because that energy it's toxic, right? It's insidious. It seeps into your dating experience and it tarnishes it. You carry that energy when you go onto an app, when you show up to a date, when you're speaking to people, that energy of all men these days, they're this, they're that, and it just seeps out of you. It's not a good energy to carry. If you have not dated all men, then you cannot say that. So get that out of your vocabulary, your mind first and foremost. There are good, very, very, very good, extraordinary, decent men out there who I know for a fact want to be in deeply committed, loving, extraordinary relationships. And they can talk with so much respect. They can speak with so much respect to anyone, women, children, whoever in their lives. So what's missing? What's missing from your dating experience that seems to be the case for you? Well, it goes back to what I was saying at the start. If you're dating online, for example, are you laying out your standards of what you want, who you are, what you're committed to creating in your life? Are you clearly articulating that when you go on a date, when you meet someone? Like your physicality, is it carried in the way that you carry yourself on a date? When I first started my personal fearless dating journey, and I went on a date with a guy, and we were playing this game called 36 Questions to Fall in Love. Now, this is our first date together. And I suggested we played this game because this is the type of person that I am. These are the kind of things that I do. And great, he was up for it. So we were playing this game. And one of the questions in that 36 questions was, share with your date 5 things that you really like about them. Now, it was my date's turn to go first to answer that question. So one of the things that he said to me was, I love the fact that you don't give a shit, that you are so confident, and I don't get to see that often, and it is so great to see that in you. So if we walk into our dates carrying that kind of energy of, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, this is what I will not settle for, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. We have that kind of clarity, that kind of purpose. Man, do we shift the trajectory of the dating experiences that we have and the kind of results that we create. Ditch that energy of all men are like this and start stating what you want, what you stand for, what you value, what your standards are. Communicate that through your entire being, the words that you write if you're online, the things that you say if you're going on a physical in-person date or a video date, right? Just carry that through your day-to-day life. And you will start to see a shift. Raise your standards. Raise your standards for what you are creating, what you desire to create in your life. And you will start to meet people who are swimming in that same pond, right? Who are orbiting that energy around you, who stand for the same sort of things that you do. And just go to the latter part of that question, and paid sites are not the answer either. Paid sites are not the answer, and free sites are not the answer if you don't know how to use them. If you don't know how to communicate on them, if you don't know how to create an awesome strategy that gets you results, then it doesn't matter if you're paying or it doesn't matter if you're not paying. Learn how to use them and use them well. Learn how to communicate who you are, what you want, as I said, what you stand for, what you value, what you're ready to co-create with someone. Then whether you're on a free app or a paid site, whatever, it won't matter because you know how to do online dating well. This is why I'm so passionate about this area of work, because I've seen people let themselves down time and time again by really shitty profiles, right, that just are not doing you any justice whatsoever. There's such a huge gap between what it is that you say you want to create versus what is being put out there online or on a date. Bridge that gap. Bridge that gap. And then you'll see different results.